students. Today our topic is combination of sentences into single simple sentence. Earlier you have learned how to join two sentences into one simple sentence using infinitive and gerund. Today we will be learning how to join two sentences into simple sentence by using preposition with a noun or a gerund. Let us quickly recapitulate what is preposition and gerund. Preposition: words used to connect people, object, time and location of sentences. Prepositions like on, or, before, after, to, etc. can be used with a noun or a gerund to join two sentences into single simple sentence. Now gerund. Gerund is ing form of a verb which acts as a noun. For example, playing, working, giving, etc. Now the situations can be broadly classified into three categories. First, in addition to. When there is one action in addition to another action. Basically, whenever you feel like using and to join two sentences, preposition besides can be used. Now there is a rule, children. Generally, besides is followed by ing form of verb. For example, besides playing, besides working, etc. Let us take an illustration. She gave us her advice, full stop. She helped us with money. Now you can see both the sentences are having same subject, that is she. So we'll use she only once in the sentence. Now the verb in the first sentence is gave. So gave will become giving. So the answer would be, besides giving us her advice, comma, s small, she helped us with money, full stop. Other than that, there is another case in which main verbs are is, am, are, was or were. In these situations, they are replaced by being. Now let us take an example. He is a painter, full stop. He is a poet. Now again, students, subjects are same, so we'll use he once only. The verb in the first sentence is, so is will change into being. Answer would be, besides being a painter, comma, he is a poet. Now second situation is contrast. When the sentences are opposite or contrasting in nature. So basically, whenever you feel like using but in order to join two sentences, we can use words like in spite of, despite and withal. Now the first rule regarding use of despite is that we never use of with despite. Another is same as besides, that is it is followed by ing form of verb. And with all is always followed by noun or pronoun. Let us take an example. He came late, he was not punished. So he came late but he was not punished. Instead of but, we can use in spite of or despite. How we can use that? Came will change into coming. Again subjects are same, so he will be used once only. So in spite of coming late, comma, h small, he was not punished. And if I want to use despite in this sentence, so my answer would be, despite coming late, comma, he was not punished. Let us take another example. She was ill, she came to office. Again, children, same subject, so she will be used once. The verb of the first sentence is was, so was will change into being. In spite of being ill, comma, S small, she came to office, full stop. Or despite being ill, comma, she came to office. Now let us take examples of with all. As I told you earlier, rule regarding with all is that it is always followed by noun or a pronoun. So he had a great deal of influence, but he could not get a job. So we can use with all his influence, comma, H small, he couldn't get a job. Another one, he didn't succeed. He had made every effort. So the answer would be with all his efforts, comma, he didn't succeed. Now the third situation is reason. When out of two sentences, one is reason or result of the other action. So whenever you feel like using because, you can use words like owing to or due to join two sentences into a simple sentence. Now let us take an example. He had a headache. He didn't attend the meeting. So he didn't attend the meeting because of the headache. So we can join them using owing to. So the answer would be he didn't attend the meeting owing to a headache, or owing to a headache, comma, he didn't attend the meeting. Both answers are correct. So let us take another example. Now we'll join these two sentences using due to. The weather was bad, full stop. The match was postponed. Due to the bad weather, comma, the match was postponed, or the match was postponed due to the bad weather. Both these answers are correct. Now, other than that, other prepositions are there which can be used to join sentences. Prepositions like to, on, before, after. So let us go through some examples. First, I reached home. I found my servant absent. Now in both the sentences, again subject is same, so we'll use I once only. So we can join these sentences using preposition on. On reaching home, comma, I found my servant absent. Second example, he was much surprised. His predictions came true. So we can join this by using to. To his surprise, comma, his predictions came true. The moon rose, their journey was not ended. This kind of sentences tell us about time, so we can use before or after. So the moon rose before the end of their journey. Another example, he went for a swim, full stop, he had breakfast. So we can join these two sentences using after. He went for a swim after having breakfast. Now students, you have to do exercises according to the SNAP homework. Thank you.